Well, it's that time of year again, E3. The time of year when games get announced, gamers get excited, and YouTubers make videos on the matter. My apologies for being slightly late. I was away when E3 was going on. Since Nintendo didn't have a Direct this year, and in fact just didn't have a lot of stuff in general, I'll be branching out to stuff besides just Nintendo. I'll be starting off with the stuff I'm not going to get, and then working my way to the stuff that I am probably going to get. Now, as you would imagine, I'm not going to be covering everything, cause heck, I didn't even see everything that was at E3. I'm just covering the stuff I knew about and had something to say about. If you think I missed something important, be sure to let me know in the comments. Starting with the ultimate in me not going to get it, Call of Duty. I know that Infinite Warfare got announced a couple weeks before E3, but it's close enough. Besides, when else am I going to have the chance to talk about it? Oh, how my 13-year-old self would react if he found out that the most disliked video game trailer of all time was for a Call of Duty game. There are several explanations for this. Some might say it's just because people are sick of Call of Duty in general. Others might say it's because people are sick of Call of Duty doing modern and futuristic warfare and want them to go back to their World War II roots, which explains why so many more people were excited for Battlefield 1, which takes place during World War I. But I think I can see the most glaring problem with this trailer. This isn't Call of Duty, guys. This is Star Wars. I mean, without context, would you even say that this scene was from Call of Duty? And yes, right in front of you, you can see a couple of Chinese knockoffs of Imperial Star Destroyers. Welcome to the world of wait, this is Call of Duty? No, that's impossible. This is obviously Star Wars. Really? I'm not in the new Star Wars game? This is the next Call of Duty? Dislike. Worst trailer ever. Infinite Warfare should not come out. I'm gonna go play Battlefield 1. They actually know what they're doing. See, even tour guides that I clearly didn't just make up are turning against Call of Duty. We also got the trailer for the new Kingdom Hearts collection, I think. In it, we've got an HD remastering of Dream Drop Distance, as well as what I think's an epilogue to Birth by Sleep. I don't really know. I really do gotta play Birth by Sleep at some point. I've been planning on doing that. I mean, I've been avoiding a lot of the spin-offs because I don't really like the gimmicks that they present, like Dream Drop Distance's Pet Simulator or Chain of Memories card battle system, but I think I could handle Birth by Sleep's gimmick because it doesn't seem that different from the main games. This Kingdom Hearts continuity really is confusing with all the different spin-offs. Instead of 1 and 2 being right next to each other like you would expect, it goes 1, Chain of Memories, 358 over 2 days, and then 2, and then Dream Drop Distance, and then I think this new game, and of course there's Birth by Sleep, which is at the very beginning, and of course there's Coded, which nobody really cares because Coded barely affects the story at all. And now you have these people in animal masks, and you're like, what the heck? This doesn't look anything like Kingdom Hearts. Did my computer screw up? Am I on the trailer for a different game or something? Moving on, we've also got the new Mario Party, which has the new gimmick that apparently everyone plays at the same time. And if I'm being honest, even though my interest in Mario Party has been waning over the years, I still think that's a pretty good gimmick. It sure is a better gimmick than the horribly unbalanced Bowser Party from Mario Party 10. But seriously though, I do think that this is a pretty good gimmick and actually could change a lot of things up for Mario Party. Switching over from a game that could easily revive a Mario sub-series, we arrive at a game from a different Mario sub-series that'll surely kill it forever. Paper Mario Color Splash. The bomb that somehow I was the only one who saw coming. By that I mean I was pretty much the only one who knew even before the trailers came out that the new Paper Mario game was going to follow in Sticker Star's footsteps. And yeah, this is just more confirmation that the game's going to be like Sticker Star. But judging from the trailer, the graphics look great and the game could be good on its own even if it still is a complete slap in the face to the legacy of Paper Mario. Switching over from one predicted franchise killer that everyone's mad about to another, we have Metroid Prime Federation Force. Now I know what you guys are thinking, but to Fossilizer, Metroid Prime Federation Force wasn't even at E3. Exactly, and that's what I'm going to talk about. Why wasn't Metroid Prime Federation Force at E3? Did Nintendo finally listen to the fans who were saying, hey, this is a slap in the face, we want a real Metroid Prime game? Well, that wouldn't make any sense because they also showed info on Sticker Star 2, aka Paper Mario Color Splash. Come on, they practically mean the same thing. Switching over to non-Nintendo stuff for a second, we got the LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens trailer. I'm walking away from this with a resounding maybe. There are a lot of LEGO games out there that I haven't played, and I tend to gravitate more towards the ones that try to tell their own story rather than just piggybacking off of whatever movie they're based off of. But you know, I might play this one eventually. actually. If I'm being honest, I'm kind of surprised by the fact that they're dedicating an entire game to just one movie. I mean, I played the original LEGO Star Wars games and they bunched 3 movies together in each game. Now they're just doing one? Well, to be fair, I guess their skills in stretching things out have just increased. Sticking with LEGO, I also saw the trailer for the new LEGO Dimensions stuff. At first I was thinking, oh crap, they're not doing yearly releases like Skylanders, are they? The original game was expensive enough already. I don't need yearly releases as well. I'm not buying this. I'm not buying a sequel that came out 1 year after the original. I can't support this. But my attitude took a complete 180 when I realized that, hey, this isn't a new game, it's just new content for the original game. And that I think's really cool. I'm glad that they're adding more and more content onto LEGO Dimensions. There was a lot of stuff I really didn't expect, like the female Ghostbusters, Harry Potter, Adventure Time, and heck, they even got Sonic involved. Harry Potter was probably the one that I was the most surprised by. I mean, I know LEGO has the rights to him, but I didn't think he would be included because Lord of the Rings was already represented. But then again, why do I think that they have a fierce rivalry? There's nothing out there other than epic rap battles of history that would imply that those two properties have any form of rivalry. Switching over to the thing that you guys knew I would talk about, Psychonauts and the Rhombus of Ruin. And I'm not going to get it. Now I know you guys are probably shocked, but you gotta take 2 things into account. 1, it's not like this is the Psychonauts 2 that I backed or anything. And 2, while it is nice to see all the characters back, this is a VR game, and PlayStation VR is friggin' expensive. I'm not going to pay $400 or however much PSVR costs just to play one game. That said though, I am very glad that this is coming out. First off, it's nice to get a little extra taste of the charm of the original game. And secondly, like Tim Schafer said, it's sort of a warm-up for making Psychonauts 2. That way, they've recently made a Psychonauts game and can make Psychonauts 2 extra special. Also, I'm probably gonna look up all the footage of this game on YouTube, so there's that. Finally, 7 minutes into the video, we're actually getting to the games that I'm probably going to get. First off, we've got Box Box Boy, which is a sequel to Box Boy. Real creative name there, guys. Just looking at the gameplay, I can already tell what the new gimmick is. It's that you can make 2 formations made of blocks at a time instead of just 1. That might not sound like much, but I bet it could open a lot of new possibilities for new puzzles. We've also got a new series from Nintendo called Ever Oasis, and it looks really interesting. It looks like a combination of building and managing your own town, going out and exploring and looking for materials, and exploring and fighting your way through dungeons. The game actually looks really interesting, and I'm definitely going to pick it up. Unless it's a new 3DS exclusive, in which case I won't pick it up because I don't have a new 3DS. Also, since this is a new series from Nintendo, I guess I should say this right now, let's just hope that Miyamoto doesn't step in and try to ruin it with stickers or terrible unusable control schemes or something like that. The other game coming from Nintendo that I'm looking forward to is the new Zelda. Now, The Legend of Zelda is a series of games that, while I've enjoyed a little bit, I've never really loved. But this game looks great. The open exploration style really looks good, and I'm glad to see that there's a lot of stuff you can do in the game. What can I say? It looks like an amazing adventure game that I'm really going to enjoy. Also, coming to the Nintendo eShop, we've got Severed. It looks like a really good first-person combat game. Since it's already out on the PS Vita, I bet I can look up reviews of it. But considering the fact that it's made by the same people who made Guacamelee, I'm pretty confident that it's going to be a good game. We also got the trailer for the new South Park game, Fractured But Whole. The trailer really shows nothing about the game and just serves to make fun of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but you know what? It's hilarious. I've never played Stick of Truth, but I've been meaning to, and it looks like this game comes with it. I saw the gameplay and it looks like it'll be like Stick of Truth, but it'll let you move around a bit, and it looks like it's gonna be a good time. And for the last game on my wish list, we've got Shantae Half Genie Hero. I got into Shantae last year when I played Shantae and the Pirate's Curse, and I'm going to play the original and Frisky's Revenge in preparation for this game. The art style in this game looks great. It just seems to have a lot of cartoony liveliness to it. And I guess the game is going to have more content than the others since it's going to be released as a physical disc on the Wii U as opposed to just being on the eShop. But even if it doesn't, I'm still sure it'll be a good time. Overall, I think E3 was pretty good. I'm DeFoffalizer, and be sure to let me know what games you got hyped for because of E3, and also let me know if you think there's anything I missed that you want to hear my thoughts on. Bye!